It has been 7 days since Fox 10 News showed you the tornado that destroyed part of Tuscaloosa live during Fox 10 News at 5 p.m. Tornadoes went on to devastate other parts of the state and kill more than 200 people. Tonight, the emphasis remains on living day to day and rebuilding. On this 1-week anniversary of the killer tornadoes, we are live once again in Tuscaloosa with meteorologist Chasity Byrd. Chasity?
Bob, it's just chilling to hear Jason Smith and Matt Barentine from a week ago. Of course, today here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a beautiful day, plenty of sunshine, blue skies, a completely different picture than what we saw a week ago. Now, I know we've shown you a lot of the devastation here in Tuscaloosa, but I'm going to ask photojournalist Ricardo Montgomery to pan a little bit to show you what we are surrounded with. I'm at the intersection of 15th Street and McFarland. Of course, many of you who have been up here in Tuscaloosa for football games have probably tailgated on McFarland or near McFarland. Absolutely devastating, just piles of things around, and of course there's some areas more devastated than this, some areas that have homes and buildings completely leveled down to their slabs. Now, I've been in the Cordova area, I've been in Pleasant Grove, Alabama, and now here in Tuscaloosa, and what is unbelievable are the people. The people are offering us their water and their food when they are the people that need it the most. I think it goes to show you that this place may be devastated, but the hope of these people is far from that. We've talked to several people out here today about the last 7 days and what it's been like here in the heart of it all. It's been a week and the morale in Tuscaloosa is still high.
Through it all, I have seen great love and respect and more help than anyone deserves.
Doug Thigpen says it's hard to put this last week into words, just saying it's been an experience. Lorinda Mitchell created one of the first makeshift help stations in the city. She says there has been some change since day one.
In 7 days, there has become a lot more of cooperation at all levels, at local, city, state, federal. So it's really starting to come together.
Mitchell says at first they had a hard time getting to people.
Thursday was pure devastation. It took a lot to even get in on the streets and everything, so it was black here. I mean, it was literally just dark. It looked like, you know, there was no lights, no nothing. We didn't know where we were going or what we were doing.
As for the people themselves, Mitchell says lending a hand has been the motto since day one, even for those who lost everything.
They're a resilient group. The whole Tuscaloosa community and those surrounding Tuscaloosa, resilient, strong, courageous, heroes, tons of stories they've shared with, and you know, I've cried and laughed with them, and there's a lot more smiles and laughter now a week later.
As I was about to leave, I asked Doug Thigpen, who has lived here his entire life, what he hoped to see in the upcoming weeks.
It's no hoping. I'm going to see recovery. We're going to come back stronger than we ever were.
Even if it means from the ground up. I spoke with City of Tuscaloosa officials right before this shot, and I am told 75 people are still missing in the Tuscaloosa area. So the search and recovery efforts are still going on here. So a lot of this debris will not be cleared and picked up until those efforts are concluded. Now, keep in mind, 40 people have died alone here in Tuscaloosa, 200 people in the state of Alabama in these killer storms that happened 1 week ago. Bob.
Okay, Chasity, you've been there since Sunday. What do you remember the most out of all this?
Bob, that's a very good question. I have been here into several of the areas, and I think the memory that most stands out, when Ricardo and I got to Pleasant Grove, Alabama, it was one of the first places I went to, and I stepped out of the car, and I mean, it's just mass destruction. And I talked with several of the families. The family I interviewed on Sunday that was actually sucked up by the tornado, they were talking to me about their experience, and the woman was actually telling me, Miss Stewart was actually telling telling me that she was a diabetic, and they were trying to get her some insulin, and I had some gummy bears of all things in the car, and I felt so bad for her. I went and got the gummy bears, and I told her, if your sugar gets low, please eat these gummy bears. It's all I have. And you just want to give these people everything that you have because you feel so terrible, and that's probably one of the things, one of the many memories that I'll remember from this experience.
You never know when they'll come in handy. All right. Thank you. Chasity Byrd reporting live in Tuscaloosa.